Good morning, student. So today we will discuss about the another type of the accelerator, that is Betatron. Betatron was developed by CREST to accelerate the electrons to high energies. The principle of Betatron. The principle of the Betatron is same as that of the transformer. In transformer, if an alternating current is passed through the primary coil, an alternating magnetic field will appear in the coil. This field produces an induced EMF in the secondary coil. Similarly, the changing magnetic flux induces an EMF tangentially along a circular path for the electron, which accelerates the electrons to high energies. The electrons is kept accelerating in circular path of constant radius with the help of increasing magnetic field. So this is the principle of Betatron. Now construction. The Betatron is consists of an evacuated donut chamber in which electrons are produced by indirectly heated cathode. The donut tube is placed between two strong electromagnets such that when an AC current is passed in the electromagnets, the flux increases in the center of donut or single coil. Now this is the construction. So you observe that one is a target and it is donut chamber, and in that the electrons must be revolved. The potential must be applied here. Now when the electron appears at K, that is cathode, in a donut tube, and the electromagnets are energized, the magnetic field increases. The increasing magnetic field has two effects. One is induced EMF is produced in electron orbit by changing magnetic flux that gives an additional energy to electron. Now according to the Faraday's laws, the induced EMF is equal to minus d phi upon dt. So called equation number it is 1. And another second part is a radial force, that is magnetic force is produced by action of magnetic field whose direction is perpendicular to the electron velocity, which keeps the electron moving in circular path. The force is balanced by the centripetal force. Then QVB is equal to mv square by r, called equation number it is 2. The particle acceleration occurs only with increasing flux, that is the first quarter of the AC cycle, that is t by 4 seconds. After this, the flux starts decreasing, which results in decreasing velocity. Therefore, the electron is kept in the tube only for t by 4 seconds. As the electron get faster, they need a larger magnetic field to keep moving at a constant radius, which is provided by increasing the magnetic field. So this is the diagram. One is main flux and it is a magnet, and the graph must be it is drawn flux versus that is time period. Then what happens? It is the electron must be ejected and it comes to back. So what are the condition? Induced EMF in the coil from Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Already all of you know the EMF is equal to minus d phi upon dt. Then work has to be done an electron in one revolution. W is equal to EMF into charge of electron. So W is equal to E into d phi upon dt. Then work done is equal to target force on electron x distance traveled in one revolution. That is W is equal to F into 2 pi r. We know that what F is equal to E divided by d phi upon dt. So then F is equal to, we change that equation as E d phi divided by 2 pi r into dt, called equation number it is 3. The electron moves in circular path. The magnetic force is balanced by centripetal force. So once again EVB is equal to mv square by r. So EBR is equal to mv, that is equal to momentum P, called equation number 4. Now from the second law of Newton's, that is Newton's second law, the radial force F is equal to the rate of change of momentum, that is dp upon dt. So then d P means it is m into v, mass into velocity divided by dt. So F is equal to d, write down as it is. So mv is equal to EBR divided by it is dt. In order to maintain path of constant radius, that is the radius is constant, r is constant, F is equal to ER dB upon dt, called equation number 5. Now equation 3 and equation 5 are equal, equating both, that is F is equal to ER dB upon dt, that is equal to E divided by 2 pi r d phi upon dt. Therefore d phi upon dt is equal to, we got here 2 pi r square dB upon dt. Now integrate the above equation, you got the flux phi is equal to 2 pi r, the integration of dB upon dt is equal to, it is B, called equation number 6. The relation is known as the Betatron condition. It shows that to ensure that the electron moves in circular path of constant radius, the magnetic flux within the orbit of radius r is always twice what it would have been if magnetic field were uniform throughout the orbit. Thank you.